Yeah, too many rappers and not enough MCs. That bullshit is trash, it really don't move me. Keep riding dick, you sound like a groupie. This is my life, I should've wrote a movie. Flush your shit down the toilet, it's straight up dookie. Dump on you dummies, y'all do anything for money. Act a donkey and get kicked in your jackass. Playing Steve-O, stunting for the cash. That crap won't last, you'll be done by the summer. Drop out of label cause you didn't hit them numbers. And make you wonder what happened to that dough. And why these motherfuckers keep talking about I owe. Should've said no and ain't signed that contract. Now you bonded, getting fucked from behind black. Should've said no and ain't signed that contract. Now you bonded, getting fucked from behind black.
Talking practice on you frauds is fun. You already know I'm with fam, I like me one. Inhale deep and fill up a lung. Then I pass it around to let my man get some. Talking practice on you frauds is fun. You already know I'm with fam and I like me one. Inhale deep and fill up a lung. Then I pass it around to let my man get some. Lord sin all about famine, though, yo. Deep sinister flow, yo. Light up and blow, yo. Rugged like walking the forest with Chuck Norris. These lame niggas, they pour us in crowds, they scream for us. I led in the darkness and murder the front row. Recline in the dark, reminiscing, pulling that blunt slow. As Lord catch a charge, come get a scar. The war machine gonna hum if you take it too far, huh? Why test this? Turn it up and flex this. I wait till a pushy and a blunt, nigga, that's breakfast. Lord heavy, weigh you down. Out the way, clown, stay down. Where you stood is where you lay now. Clap at these frauds, keep clapping like applause. Fuck niggas all barking, nobody shit in they drawers. 5-star general, I'm pulling rank on it. Me and my man gonna rack, nigga, bank on it. Talking practice on you frauds is fun. You already know I'm with fam, I like me one. Inhale deep and fill up a lung. Then I pass it around to let my man get some.
Yo, 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 yo. Line them up, head of gut, got the glow like show enough. Who's the master? Now you know why they ain't showing up. Started at 10, now I'm all grown up. Terroristic threats, the only way you blowing up. Tip my cup, light a Dutch, nobody nice as us. Fuck you and such and such. Enough's enough. Lock on the game like handcuffs. Nobody move, nobody get stuck. Don't get it twisted, I ain't never gave a fuck. Pop the biscuit, you cowards better duck. Only the gods I trust when the cannon bust. Roll up the cannabis. The beat is dirty like it's covered in dust. My heat iron shine with no rust. Your music shit, it just need to flush. The beat I crush, the flow is magic. Supreme mathematics, your team in a casket. 6 feet deep, mix your dirt.
Yeah. What up, man? Welcome to another episode of Herm Radio. Very special episode, man. Yo, what you just listening to was some snippets from Mr. Ripley and Shaw, the Analog Bastard. Their project is called Dirty Boxing. Real dope, man. That was a couple of snippets from a couple of different tracks. Definitely get on that. If you're into that real hip hop, man. And tonight, speaking of real hip hop, man, we got a really dope MC, man, that I've been seeing on IG, man. He's in NY, making a lot of noise, man. He's a freestyle sensation, man. He got tracks too that he wants to share with us, man. We talking about Henny Mack, man. How you doing, Henny Mack? How's everything?
Everything good. How's everybody doing, man? I hope everybody's doing safe around this coronavirus, you know what I'm saying, this pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate for you having me on the show. Thank you for this opportunity.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Because you out there in NY, so I know it's like, man, it's crazy out there, right?
Yeah, it really is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't do no ciphers and I can't work. Nobody can really do anything because it's like, it's dead basically. It's like a ghost town around here.
That's
so
crazy.
Like,
New York, a ghost town. That's nuts.
Yeah, especially in Times Square. I work right there in Times Square. Times Square is looking like completely dead. There's only like 5 people you see over there. And it's like, on a normal basis, it'd be like 1 million people over there.
Seriously. Everywhere you go, man, every corner is people like rats or something.
Flooding the people. Yeah.
Word, yo, let's get into it, man. So actually, man, we're gonna do something different on Herm Radio, man. Being as that we were like a real freestyler, man. We're gonna kind of just start spitting, right? I'm gonna play some beats for you, and you're just gonna kind of rap for us, right? So let me know.
Definitely.
Let me know if the levels of the beat is not loud enough, and just if you keep the mic, the phone close to your face, so that mostly we can hear the bars, if nothing else. But it should be good. Let me know if you want me to put the beat up. So I'm about to just put on some beats, man. Henny Mack's just gonna spit.
All right.
All right, let's get into it. So.
Yeah. Turn up a little bit more. A little bit up. Bumble clock, Ross clock, never stop, let it drop, let it pop, every feel like Tupac, all lies, all rise, baby girl, they feeling more than lies, every time they talk about this fight for side, I apply the pressure, now you're lesson, stressing, manifesting, I'm guessing with type of correction, and this the reason why they talk about, they wanna feel something so real, looking like I turn it so for real, I'm feeling looking like I turn the Biggie and some Snoop, up in 92, I beat them females, tell me what I do. Right up in this avenue, I be the type of mathematically, the honesty, fire synergy, individual, getting lyrical, the unprolifically, just to make you understand about the power source indeed. Yes, indeed, please believe all the jealousy and envy that's past me. Still, I'm feeling looking like it's LD. Matter of fact, it's badly with DMX and Nas, right up in the boulevard, looking like a superstar. Talk about I was so far. Matter of fact, I'm getting scarred. This the reason why I give you symphony like Mozart. Listen up to this, I wonder this the type of lyricist. I'm living right up in the dirtiness. I'm trying to raise my shit as I'm getting so fast. Bypass, dash slash. My name is Henny Mack, and I really like to rap with a black beanie in my city. Show no pity. Look like I was turning Diggy. Matter of fact, I turned to Biggie and some Ziggy. This is the reason why the road is dying, that's the fire, I'm lying, the apple Ryan, I'm flying, I'm Ryan, this. Word up, like. Word up, like. Word up, like. Check it out, like. 2020, like. 2020, like. Everybody thinking that there is a star till they getting scarred right up in the boulevard. Everybody thinking they get scarred until they getting scarred right up in the boulevard. Now listen up to this, and every time I'm in the damn abyss, and this the reason why I'm feeling like another sweater list. Matter of fact, a catalyst, the analyst, the benefit, the most incredible, unforgettable, like a general. It's the intellectual before they wanna feel the progress. So yes, my type of intellect, living right up in the dirty progress. Matter of fact, the projects to make you understand, I'm feeling like I'm Johnny Depp. Matter of fact, the type of death, and tell me that I come correct. I'm dropping intellect, I'm feeling looking like I'm Malcolm X. With the type of stress is killing me, now tell me what to do. Baby girl, I'm living right up in the life until the truth. Matter of fact, the FBI is looking like it was a lie. This the reason why they talk about another genocide, another homicide. Redefine what is mine, drop a line right up in your mind, tell me what is mine. I've been the type of guy with the vibe, lecture 5, feeling like I'm Jackson 5. Call me AG, double N to the Y. Another type of goofy, this the reason why you know I got a cutie looking like another type of striker, lifer right up in the cipher. When I'm using no saliva, never turn into MacGyver. I never want to be another. To discover this really rough, for living right up in the gutter, chasing for my bread and butter. Word up, like, yeah, like. Word up, like, yeah, like. Word up, like, yeah, like, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm ready. I'm like a Serengeti. I'm getting sharper than machete. Open up your belly. I started sipping Henny, looking like the full throttle. Aristotle. Every time they talk about them, ever motto. Lyrical innocence, the benefit, the most. Making you understand. My shorty drinking no mimosa. This the reason why my life is never over. Militant, I'm like another soldier. Matter of fact, I'm feeling like the soul controller. The Ayatollah looking like I turn the Yoda right up in the field. Now tell me what is real. Now tell me what you feel. Now tell me, can you take another pill? And this the reason why most of these rappers talk about they need a record deal. I'm trying to stay indie. I know you really see me with my black meaty. Like say Brooklyn. from the front to the back. Who could take it like that? Matter of fact, I feel like I'm turning into Coogee rap. Right up in your rap, I murder staff, I murder dough. I heard the dough. This is the reason why they talk about the verses for the gold. It's heard of y'all, lyric y'all, mythical. Here we go, then go. Take a mind, take a scope, take a rhyme, take the fine. This the reason why they fly. Matter of fact, I'm feeling looking like I turn a super fly. Right up in 75, this the reason electrify. Baby girl, you know I do another type of dirty rhyme when I'm sitting back. Right up in the counter stack, they count the flow. This the reason why I'm screaming out like it's a bird. No, I say so, never say though. I'm playing Play-Doh. This the reason why I got the girl singing the ego, looking like a halo mixed with the angel. This the reason why niggas talking about gangsters. Every time, every line, every flow, every show. This the reason why they screaming by my nose. I'm feeling looking like it's turning into dominoes. I sing it so, say it mine, we define one more time like. Like so, like I'm smoking haze right up in my whole way. Do this all day, peep the forte, like. Word up, like. Word up, like. Word up, like. Check it. Going off. Double force, of course, I represent the city coming out New York, yeah. I bring it right there. I bring that nightmare. This is for my people from Boston to the Delaware. As I'm really going off, never double force, of course I represent the type of places that's the state and definiting. This the reason why I played, I'm running away, I'm feeling looking like I turned a DJ. Being cerebellum, somebody say never tell them I'm a felon. Every time they talk about they started stepping. My Smith and Wesson second guess that stayed up in the pressing, manifesting with the type of sentence every time. I'm the type of freedom line, matter of fact it's homicide, genocide, ain't no lie. When you living up in Y, when they bumping fine, I'll be the go. I'll drop another type of flow. This is the reason why they talk about me when I wanna go. Here we go, I'm NWO and NWA. This the reason why I never really wanna play. Hey. Now we define what is mine like. 99, we define what is mine like. 99, we define what is mine like. And 99, we define what is mine like. Dirty wine, my dirty mind define like dirty mind. The dirty wine define like dirty wine. The dirty mind define like dropping playlist every time I drop another type of rhyme. Shake your mind. I started clicking on the fine. This the reason why they talk about the mental drive, baby. Ain't no lie. This is the reason why they won't defy. It's the brat. I'm feeling like it was in 95. Feel the vibe. It's Mary J. Blige. Ain't no lie. Touch the sky. Now tell me that you wanna be mine. Mental drive. This is the reason why she wanna take another die. Well, baby girl, ain't no fucking lie. 99. 99, I redefine what this mind say. 99, I redefine what this mind like. 99, I redefine what this mind like. Hey yo, started shaking up the world when I'm picking up the flow. Like hey yo, started shaking up the globe, started shaking up the show. Baby girl, I really know. Let you know. Y'all appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I really do. Thank you a lot, man. Well, my name is well, basically, I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised from Brooklyn, New York. You know, in Bushwick. Um, I fell in love with hip hop ever since I was young. You know what I'm saying? It was like a culture. So when I was growing up, it was like everywhere I went, it was hip hop at its at its finest. You know what I'm saying? Graffiti all over the wall. Niggas was battling. Niggas was breakdancing. Niggas was DJs. So it was a thing. So when I started doing hip hop, I was in the hood and shit, and I was struggling a lot and shit. So I just wanted to find a way I could express myself positively without getting myself into trouble. So I really got into hip hop a lot. You know what I'm saying? And when I got into hip hop, I started meeting a lot of dudes, and these dudes and started inviting me to ciphers around Manhattan. So as a nigga from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people get stuck in their hood and get stuck in their environment because they become very comfortable. They don't want to really expand.
Yeah, like
So
the boroughs don't even necessarily be traveling to each other, right?
exactly, yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Because like New York is a big place, but it's also grimy too. A lot of people hate on each other around here, and that's like the number one thing why like the music is not like as global how it used to be before. So when I came to Manhattan, it was like a whole new different like scenery. It was like we had other people from other states and other country coming to Manhattan just to try to experience something or try to make their career blow. So when I started doing these ciphers, I started meeting a lot of different MCs around the world, and I started learning a lot, and I started realizing that it became a community. And then I started building up my skills, and then from there I started getting a lot of gigs, and then I started building up my names, and slowly but surely. So basically, you know what I'm saying, I'm just a regular nigga from the hood just trying to make it in the music field. But I was blessed enough to learn the aspect of freestyling because you know what I'm saying, like back in the days, a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, if you freestyle, you was considered a little different when it comes to the skills, you know what I'm saying? But now, it's a little different. A lot of people, they make songs is all about the song making as far as like being lyrical and having like substance to their verse or just having like the moral code of hip hop. You know what I'm saying, which is no biting and actually being original to your own sound, to your
Yeah,
own.
that's a problem
Yeah,
nowadays.
exactly. So when I came to the cipher and I came to the hip hop underground scene, I started realizing that these dudes, you know what I'm saying, and females like they all have their own style and they was own original and it inspired me to do what I do right now and it make me keep building too. And it's like it's crazy because I never knew that like by me doing this I would get the type of love that I'm getting right now and the type of recognition that I'm getting right now. And I just started like around 2015. So I'm
Started
like
what, rapping?
forever new to it. Well, I started professionally
Oh,
rapping at
professionally. I got
2015.
you. I got you.
Yeah, yeah. So I started doing events. You know what I'm saying? I started doing showcases. Also got a documentary or two as well. Got like three documentaries. It's called Off the Top. That's one of them. It's basically explaining the MC and the freestyle MC and the freestyle elements of the art of the hip hop, and showing the people how to freestyle and basically what is freestyle. And then I got another one called Edit the Tunnel, which is basically more personal. It's about like my life and what I'm going through doing hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, if you don't know, being an artist, you know what I'm saying, is very hard when it comes to financial problems. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pay
Yeah,
your bills and actually try to feed your family is
it's
very
hard.
hard because a lot of people's doing this, and then on top of that, it's like right now the way hip hop is so generic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's very hard to get into the game, and it's like very hard to pay bills. But when I started doing this, I started realizing a lot of things that I was like experiencing, like as far as like performing wise, you know what I'm saying, and how you can make money and get revenue of performing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know,
There's a
and
lot of different avenues.
yeah, word. So yeah, that's basically that's who Henny Mack is, man. Like I'm just a dude that love to rap.
Absolutely. All right. So we know that for a fact, man. That comes off like obviously. So it's like, yo. So I got a couple questions about some of the things that you just said, but before we get into that, I want to go ahead and get into some of your actual recorded joints. So what kind of what track do you want to hear first off of your recorded tracks?
You can play What Is Life. That's one of like my singles that a lot of people like. I hooked up with some producer dude named Ringo Beats. He's from France, Bordeaux, France, and we made an album last year. Actually, we released it. It's on all platforms. It's called Nocturnal Savages. Um, he basically came out here to experience the hip hop culture, and then he met me, and then we
Oh,
made
right.
this song called What Is Life.
So
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
actually met in real life?
yeah. In real
Okay,
life, in
okay,
real
okay,
life.
okay.
Yeah, I met him in a cipher. You know what I'm saying? He
Oh,
was
okay.
like he was bugging out, and it was crazy because he know English like that. So it was he was like very unorthodox, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a bunch of hood niggas there. You see this like French dude that can't really speak English, but he was enjoying the vibes. He was more lit than everybody that was there, and it was like
Yeah,
it was really impressive. And then when I had a conversation with him, I started realizing how they really appreciate hip hop over there,
they do.
wanting to do it with him in the States.
They
And
really
it's
do,
like,
and they
wow.
pay money, man. That's like a lot. Like people could be setting up tours. Like I mean, when all this calms down, like I
Hmm.
mean, there's touring opportunities. Like they pay money. They want the merchandise. They love the culture out there, man. And that's
Hmm.
dope because he doesn't even understand everything you're saying. Like you know what I mean. You like he doesn't speak English completely, but it's the rhythms, it's the
Exactly.
feeling. Like
The
they
feeling.
understand it somehow. It brings you back
Yo,
to like when I was like I've been like having to know every single lyric since I was a kid, but back when I was like a young kid, it brings you back to when like you don't know exactly everything they're saying. It's like
saying, but you feel what they saying and shit. But it's crazy because I took him to the hood, and it's crazy because he fit right in. Like it was bananas, like and then it was like he loved the whole culture and the whole aspect of how we dress and how we vernaculate our words and like the struggle and what we go through. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it remind him of his home, because where his country is at. They live the same way we live. You know what I'm saying? They live in the slums. They got welfare, they struggling, they sell drugs, they
yeah,
fight, you know what I'm saying? They got gangs, they get locked up, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same type of atmosphere as over here. And it's crazy because I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, nobody really does until like you can
nah, suburbs of
get
Paris
listen
is
like
like war zones. Man.
exactly. And he was telling me that, like he was telling me like he was showing me pictures of like his neighborhood. I'm like, damn, like I'm over here bitching because I got projects and crackheads running around, but you got like actually buildings is into rubbles and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's
people
all
actually
relative.
going to
It's all subjective. You know what I mean? Because you
work.
yeah, like we had a lot of people on here like from all types of different life situations and places. We had young kid Mob, the guy from Africa, and he be speaking on that all the time, man. Like yo, y'all in America think you got it hard, man. Like Mob, the guy be like, yo, in Africa, man, what I'm dealing with. It's like, come on,
It's
man.
probably twice as hard. Yeah, you
Big
know what I'm saying?
continent. Yeah,
Yeah, word, you know what I'm saying? Word. But that's the beautiful thing about hip hop, you know what I'm saying? How we could you know what I'm saying, express ourselves, and then somebody around another part of the world, you know what I'm saying? Don't even speak the same language, you can like really get in tune with you and like have an understanding and have a bond, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's a beautiful thing.
yeah, man. And that being said, man, this definitely want to hear this track. So let's get right into it. And this is featuring Bliss, right? So
Yeah,
tell us more about Bliss after this, right?
definitely.
All right, man. So Henny Mack, What Is Life featuring Bliss, produced by Ringo Beats, Herm Radio. Let's go.
Costa Rica has always been a
Yo, I
special
lied.
place to find balance.
Give me a little bit. Tell me about Bliss right quick, cause we got 20 seconds to kill.
Bliss is my homegirl. Her original name is Blake the Score. She like my little sister right there. She was in the studio with me when I was recording the song, so I needed like a singer, you know what I'm saying, to have a little harmony into the
Word.
chorus. So she blessed me. She blessed me one time. Shout out to Blake, you know what I'm saying, one time.
All right, let's get into it. What Is Life featuring Bliss, Henny Mack.
Word up, so word up. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like. This the reason why this whole entire world is looking trite. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like. This the reason why this whole entire world is looking trite. Poppy gripping on the mic, yo. Tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like, baby. tell me what it's like. This the reason why this whole entire world is looking tripe. I'm just gripping on this mic. Now who thinking that they is a boss? Getting crucified like Jesus right up in the illa cross. Getting double crossed, of course. I represent New York. And to the fullest, niggas talk about the get, they better pull it. Cause I've been the tough lyricist to exist. Right up in the dirty mist when niggas is getting hit. With another a diamond in the 4/5. The ghetto is so sick, tell me what you predict. Another crackhead sucking dick just to get a fix. Young girl cutting day wrist. Cause everybody right up in this world is really trying to get rich. I electrify worldwide, heavily divine. With another damn rhyme that can change the ghetto mind. The HG double N to the other Y. Baby girl, you realize that this world is looking mine. Never be blind, open up your eyes. I know you feel that pain inside, no lie. Cause I know you feel that pain inside, no lie. And this the reason why this whole entire world is looking so trite. Tell me right now, what the fuck is life? Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like. This the reason why this whole entire world is looking trite. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like. This the reason why this whole entire world is looking trite. I be gripping on the mic, yo. Tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like, baby. Now tell me what it's like. This the reason why this whole entire world is looking trite. I'm just gripping on this mic. Now tell me, are you really sure that at the age of 24 I endure pain looking so raw, hardcore to the floor. The hard metaphor breaking right up in your jaw. And I swore to be ready for war, hitting niggas that is insecure, acting like they really poorly sure. My lyrics so pure, but I'm tired being poor. Remember all the time I used to make up in the corner like a store. The lyrical outlaw with the DTs knocking right up in my illa door. I must straight confess, I'm looking so stressed. It's the reason why I'm smoking weed, then I puff another cigarette. Now you be thinking that you really is the damn best, and I remove the hard that be coming out your chest. Now tell me what you goddamn expect. I be dropping incredible type of intellect from the project back to Bangladesh. You better feel this incredible type of gorilla. Now tell me right now that you fought from a killer. Matter of fact, I'm feeling like I was another damn gorilla right up in the jungle, trying to be so humble when everybody really wanna hustle, wanna flip another bundle. Now trust you, now how can I? I'm moving like another Jedi to make you understand about the man living right up in the land. Fuck Uncle Sam. Now baby, what it's like? So baby, what it's like? So baby, what it's like? This the reason why this whole entire world is looking trite. Now baby, what it's like? Now baby, what it's like? So baby, tell me what it's really like, cause this whole entire world is looking like it's so trite. Word up.
Yeah, Henny Mack, real dope track, man. I really enjoyed that track, most definitely.
Yo, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, brother.
Definitely gonna be going back and listening to that in my, cause that's definitely my style of like music and all that type of stuff. It's like, you know what I mean? It's the music that we grew up with, but it's something that holds its weight today. Like anybody could listen to, and I think we should get back to like not knocking anything else, but like joints like that. I love joints like that. You know what I mean? So I want to ask you like about some of the actual content of that track, man. Like you was talking about a lot. He's kind of talking about like life around you and that type of stuff. So what did that song mean to you?
So when he sent me that instrumental, I was just like going through a real rough time of my life, and so I was dealing with a lot of things, and a lot of people was dealing with it, like a lot of things as well. Like it's basically negativity. I was just seeing a lot of negativity, so I was just trying to put that in on the song and like basically give the people, the whoever was listening to this song, like an imagery of my life and the life of anybody that lives in the ghetto. So that's the reason why I wrote that song, because I wanted to give people like an insight, the people that live outside of this world that don't really know what's going on. Basically, what's going on.
Very important, man. And so all right, man. So keeping it moving, man. So you've been doing a lot, and you know what I mean, NY, you know what I mean, making a lot of noise as a hip hopper. You said in 2015 you kind of got professional with it, man. I want to ask you this: what has been the importance of like community? You said that like those people around you kind of inspired you and stuff like that. So like when I see you, like I see like, wow, man, where this dude come from with these like air, like he be going in, you know what I mean? And it's like you got to check out Henny Mack's IG if you don't know what I'm talking about. Instagram, definitely check out Henny Mack. But it's like what's the hip hop community like out there, and like the kind of the mecca of hip hop NY? You know what I'm saying?
is very competitive, but it's very beautiful at the same time because it makes you step your game up every time. You know what I'm saying? And it's also too it's very live as well. Like the energy is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because you have different people of all whites, walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Like in all different ages. You know what I'm saying? You have the old heads and you got the new heads. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time I was doing a cipher in Washington Square Park, and we was having we was having fun, whatever, and a bunch of group of like Indian kids straight from India, didn't speak no English. They pulled up and they was enjoying every bit of it, like every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because we didn't know that. We just thought, they were just a bunch of kids just hanging in the park having a great time, which they was. You know what I'm saying? But they was from India, and
Yeah.
they never seen this before ever in their life. They don't even know what the hell is a hip hop cipher. They couldn't even fathom that. So after we finished performing, they came up to us and they were showing us mad love and mad gratitude, and they gave us like pieces of hearts that they made in their class. And one of the boy and one of the girl, they was rappers, and they wanted to rap, and they started rapping for us in their own dialect and their own language. It was amazing, and it was like, yo, they was telling us we inspire them to become better in the future.
Oh yeah,
I
they
was
never
like,
gonna
it
forget that.
right there was like an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was an amazing feeling because you like we just touched them right there and they will always remember that always in life, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? This is something that we was like, I called my mans up like, yo, what you doing? Like, nothing, just chilling. Yo, you wanna go to the park quick, you wanna spit some bars? Yeah, fuck it, let's go. It was one of those type of days. And one of those days, it became something beautiful and it became a memorable moment for us because we inspired those kids and especially especially the girls that was there because my girl was rapping, and in their country, women don't really have a lot of rights, and they don't really have a lot of say so, and they
Yeah.
can't really in
Yeah.
public. So when they seen that, they seen
That's
a
big.
female rapping and dominating shit. They was like, oh shit, like you know what I mean? It inspired them to become, you know, woman like true woman and like liberated,
Respect.
and it was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's basically how it is out here. But sometimes it can get really violent as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you have dudes that become very egotistical, and you know, battles start happening. Sometimes the battle be fun. It be funny, but then sometimes it get really serious because people want to fight, or people get they're a little too drunk or a little too high, and become very negative.
Because the
But most of the
history of the
time,
battle used to start off coming from violence, right? And then they try to start making it
exactly,
more like artistic. It was dance and then other stuff like that, right? So
exactly,
yeah, so
exactly.
it's still a thin line sometimes, right?
Yeah, it is. But the the beauty about it when like battles start happening when it's positive, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's really amazing because you get really entertained, especially look how battle rap culture right now is taking over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like it's it becomes an amazing feeling, you know what I'm saying? Especially as a rapper when like you battling somebody and you roasted him and the whole crowd supporting you. You know what I'm saying? People you don't even know. It's like, yo, going crazy and shit. Or for something you said, it makes you feel like you accomplished something in life and it makes you feel like like, yeah, I got something, like, and it makes you keep going and make you keep getting ambitious. And that's the positive. But then on the flip note, the negative shit is that you might roast somebody and he might feel some type of way and now you trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Now you
yeah,
gotta,
or worse.
fight. Or worse, you know what I'm saying? Or, and then like the other aspect too, also the police sometimes too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, breaking it
Some
up.
police are cool. Yes, some police are cool and then some police are fucking not. They just, you know what I'm saying? They see a bunch of kids having fucking fun. They just want to break that shit up in the instant. You know what I'm saying? Talk about bullshit regulations and noise complaints and shit like that. But most of the
Not
times
helping
they
nobody.
let it go. Yeah, most of the time they let it go. You know what I'm saying? But that's the beauty of it. And then also too, you meet connections, and then you meet other people that do events as well, and you can get plugged in
That's
into
dope,
the
man.
music world.
We got a couple ciphers out here. Like we got, you know what I mean, the Bridgeside cipher out in Cambridge, like outside of
Yeah,
Boston. Like they be going
that's
in.
really
It's like a dope production and stuff, but it's like it's a whole nother climate to think, man. Like you know what I mean? Obviously, I've been to NY enough times. You know what I mean? I've been to a couple of joints and stuff like that. But just to think, like for you and all y'all that live in the city, like on the like this ciphers all the time. This is just what you do. You're talking about the home of hip hop. I do want to bring
Yeah.
it back though. I want to ask you a question, man. How do you deal with stuff like when you're in a battle and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Being as that you are obviously a professional, you're a professional rapper, all that type of stuff, and like when you're in a battle and you was talking about people get like catch feelings or whatever, like how do you deal with that? When like, or how have you dealt with that in the past? Where somebody might say something or like take it a certain place with you in a battle? How do you keep
Yeah.
it hip hop? Keep it like that?
With me, you know what I'm saying? If I lose the battle, then I gotta come back with some hotter shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back home and write or freestyle more. You know, do what I gotta. You know, the case may be. You know, not every L means that you know you lose. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know what I mean, observe the situation, observe how this dude served you, whatever the case may be, and then come back stronger, harder. You know what I'm saying? I've I've been I've been in like you know a few battles because I'm not really a battle rapper. I just like to make I like to have fun and have people get hyped. But sometimes when it goes there, it goes there. Um, if I'm winning, I get hyped. If I lose, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I take it as a living lesson. And if it gets negative, you know what I'm saying? I try my best not to take it in because, you know what I'm saying? It's hip hop at the end of the day. This is the reason why we doing this, because to
It's a
let our
better
anger
way.
out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we trying to be positive, but also express ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We all angry, we all living in the ghetto. I know how it is. I try to, try to squash the situation. If I can't squash the situation, if it goes there, then it goes there. But most of the time, we try not to because we realize, you know what I'm saying, we having fun. It's not about violence. If we wanted to do violence, then we would have probably stood in the hood and do violence. You know what I'm saying? But we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to live and have fun.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts,
saying? And also like express ourselves and help our career elevate as well. You know what I'm saying? And it becomes a community thing because you start knowing people for years and then you start seeing people grow, like they talent wise and like personal self. You know what I'm saying? They start to grow as a person. It becomes an amazing thing. Like it really does. And then you start realizing that you getting better as well because over the years, you know what I'm saying, you flexing, you know what I'm saying, you going to these shows, you rapping a lot, you learning, you observing, you know what I'm saying, you building confidence, you building swagger, you bringing perform skills, bringing songs, battle wise, whatever the case may be. You start learning and grasping and start elevating without you even noticing because you having fun and then you around other people that's like basically your peers. And then all of y'all becoming elevating and then become strong and dominant.
yeah.
So that's basically like that's the reason why I love doing ciphers so much because like that's basically the root of me. You know what I'm saying? The root of like how I started in the game.
That being said, yo, I want to get into a track, but yo, I want to ask you, do you have a video? I know on your IG you got a video of like some ciphers that you did, right? While
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
playing
yeah.
that track, what like I'm gonna bring up your IG, and then like after that, I want to like play some of these live ciphers so that like everybody can actually see what you're talking about.
Definitely, definitely,
All
definitely.
right. So let's get into this next track, man. So what do you want to hear next?
You could play I'm a plug, you know what I'm saying? That's also about Bliss and also about Ringo Beats. That's like another track that at that time frame, a lot of people that was around me, they was talking about rapping about drugs and I was just getting tired of that shit. So I was like,
Illuminati Killer, huh? That's the name of the
yeah,
project.
basically,
All right, we gotta
yeah,
talk about that. You know what I mean later
definitely,
on.
definitely.
So let's get right into it. So in my plug
I'm a
featuring
plug.
Bliss,
Yeah.
I unplug whatever by Henny Mack, Herm Radio. Let's go.
As your Mazda dealer,
I lied again,
we're
man.
also your neighbor.
They hit me with these ads crazy, man. Tell us a little bit more about Illuminati Killer, right quick.
The Illuminati Killer basically that was the year like I was like basically seeing a lot of fake shit in like in the mainstream basically like a lot of niggas that I thought there was official tissue they really wasn't. So and like just a lot of fake shit, like a lot of promises, a lot of fake promises, like oh you gonna if you work for me or you sign this and bullshit. You know what I mean? Basically they
Yeah,
were doing about
it's like people
the whole
like
game.
where do people get off doing it? It's like people just love making fake parts. Just like, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. Like, man, just worry about yourself. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like I was just getting really frustrated and I was just like, you know what, I just want to do this shit like by myself. And at that time I had a team. I was like, yo, let's be different from everybody else. Like fuck the industry, fuck the Illuminati. And then I thought about that, I'm like, yeah, Illuminati killer.
word.
So that's how I came up with the concept.
Yeah, I like the artwork too. So let's get into it, man, and then we're gonna come back and do some of these ciphers. So we got next track by Henny Mack. Let's get into it.
Is it the drug or is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a duck? Is it the drug or is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a thug? Baby girl, you know I really had enough. Like, so word up, like, so baby girl, you know I really had enough. Like, so word up, like, is it the drug? Is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a duck? Is it the drug? Is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a duck? Baby girl, you know I really had enough. Like, so word up, like, so word up, like, is it the love? So word up, like, so word up, like. I really had enough of niggas thinking that they tough. They better call the bluff. It's so enough. I'm picking up a dirty pump to kill Donald Trump. I'm living right up in the slump when niggas talk about they wanna be another plug. Well, oh, you a thug? Well, you about to get touched. Bum rush for the God and trust. Let your gun bust hotter than the sun. I've been the fucking chosen one to bring the music that be coming off my ill tongue. But I have these hoes looking just straight sprung. Far from looking like I was another bum. I never wanna waste my day. Never been afraid just to get paid. Tell me what you really gotta say when people around my way losing their home because of their race. Now tell me, can you be another crib? Now tell me, can you wanna be another type of blood? Word up, baby girl, you know I really had enough. Is it the drug or is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a duck? Is it the drug or is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a thug? Baby girl, you know I really had enough. Like, so word up, like, so baby girl, you know I really had enough. Like, so word up, like, is it the drug? Is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a duck? Is it the drug? Is it the love? Am I a plug or am I a duck? Baby girl, you know I really had enough. Like, so word up, like, so word up, like, is it the love? So word up, like, so word up, like. Am I your plug?
Real dope track, man. I really enjoy that track as well, man. Like, no exaggeration. I'm loving the music, man. This is definitely my type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the tracks, the flow, you hitting it with like the flows like that. It's like a flow that you do. You know what I mean? I don't know where to place it, but it's like, cause it's like you a New York rapper, but then you got some of that like that the chopping rhymes that you've heard in like you heard it in the Midwest, you heard it in the South. You know what I mean? And so it's like an interesting style. You know what I'm saying? Where'd you get that style from?
I'm a big fanatic of hip hop, bro. Like I love all like regions of hip hop, like East Coast, West Coast, down south, international, you know what I'm saying? Like I just love hip hop. So like I get really inspired by like a lot of people's flows and like their versatility. And I like, you know, I'm a big fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony, like
Word.
Busy Bone especially.
Busy
So
Bone.
I love, yeah, Busy
I'm
Bone.
telling you, people sleep on Busy Bone. Like lyric, they do go
Definitely.
in lyrically, though. I'm telling you. Like,
Lyrically,
I'm telling
yo,
you,
nasty.
you gotta
Yo,
listen,
he
like not even just the Bone Thugs and Heart, but the single projects. Like he be like, he say
amazing.
some crazy stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I'm a big fan.
Word.
So like, I've always been inspired how fast he could go and his flow would like every track, his flow would be different, and it's crazy. So, and I'm also a big fan of Busta too. Like Busta is also like a big inspiration as me too.
Man,
Like Busta, his flow is incredible.
he's like everybody's hip hop uncle at this point, man. Like we like.
Yeah, definitely is, definitely, man, definitely. But you know, I'm a big hip hop fanatic. You know what I'm saying? I just love hip hop. Like definitely, like I love boom bap and like '90s shit. But you know, I love everything because you know I'm a hip hop head regardless. Like
Yo, while we
Yeah,
at
you know what
it,
I'm saying?
while we at it, so you gave me two influences right there. Let me get three more because I be asking people sometimes. I want to hear like five influences. It doesn't have to be a rapper, but like that's two influences right there. What's three more influences?
Well, I gotta say, definitely KRS-One,
Okay.
um, Rakim, and it's hard though. I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Um, Big Pun is one of them too. Like
All
Big
right,
Pun
big
is
pun, right?
crazy. Yeah, definitely. Biggie and Pac. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna be the goats.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, no doubt.
But I like people that really inspired me. Yeah, like spitters. You know what I'm saying? Like so basically like Method Man, Redman,
Method Man, yo,
um,
Method Man, he's one of my number
Dope
one
Man.
inspirations of all time. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Say, can you repeat that again? My fault. Like it kind of
Yeah, it's
freeze frame.
breaking up, right? It's breaking up a little bit. Yeah, I said Method Man.
Yeah.
He's one of my top inspirations, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at that,
Yeah,
man,
yeah, man. Method Man is a beast, man.
absolutely, I'm telling you. And at that, yo, so I want to go back to what we were saying earlier, and I want to show the people like some of your ciphers that you belong to, so or that you performed in. So I got your IG up. Do you know which one I should click on?
You could click anyone like that got a cipher in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, yeah, anyone. You could put the
All right, I
one
see it
where
finally.
like, yeah. You can pick anyone you like want.
All right, we'll go ahead. We'll start with this like first one. I think this looks like a cipher. So let's get into it, man. So this is a cipher that Henny Mack was a part of.
Uh, word up, like it's the night.
My fault. Hold
Okay.
Word up, like it's the night your lesson really started stressing. I pick a Smith and Wesson in your midsection. I started flexing every time I did this to make you understand I'm knocking doors like a witness. Inical, the pinnacle, this individual, the scientifical. It's that typical that's getting lyrical. Right up in this wood pine, it's that redefined. I'm the AG, double N, back to that Y. Imagine the passion really started smashing. This the reason why I'm giving energy up in this planet. Right up in the cloud when I drop a freestyle, shaking up the underground. Tell me what you saying now. Who think they a star like Kendrick Lamar? Swear to God, then I'm giving nothing but my heart. Y'all niggas play your part, call yourself Kevin Hart. This is the reason why you soft like a pop tart. I put you right up in the grill, now tell me what's the deal. I'm chopping hella skill, punching right up in the grill. I'm rolling Bluntville right up in my Batmobile. I'm Bruce Wayne right up in the fucking battlefield. Superman with no cape, what you gotta say? I do this every day, coming out of BK. It's Woodbine in the house, no doubt. My dick still stuck right in Nicki Minaj's mouth like. Word up like.
Yeah, man, yo, that was all freestyle off the top of the head, man.
Yeah, freestyle.
That's crazy, man. So like, yo, what is your process? How do you come up with all this? Like, how do you come up with that flow and like just the content, like that fluidity?
So like basically it's like I do this every day. Like I freestyle every day, and I'm like my friends freestyle too. So it's like basically having a conversation with them, and it's like once you like perform with somebody like frequently or like you get the timing of the beat, you start like processing it a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like it's like um muscle memory kind of like you could say. Like if you do it long enough, it becomes like a natural thing. So it's like basically it's like writing, but like it's like writing with my mind. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I use certain techniques that like I practice in my house. You know what I'm saying? And once I practice in my house, when I go to the
What
cipher, I
techniques?
practice in my so basically like 8 bar rendition, you know what I'm saying? There's like 8 bars that I probably use that Like it's just flawlessly that I just remember like on top of the head. And then once I say it, I could just freestyle the rest. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
it's
it's
like
basically,
it's like an airplane strip to like take off that you know that you
basically,
okay.
yeah, basically,
How do you
basically stuff
pick
like
that?
that.
How do you know like all right, this is something that I could always like start off with?
Basically, it was just like a spontaneous thing. Like I was in a cipher one time, and I said like, like the format, and I started seeing people say it back to me. I was like, oh shit, like I was like, oh shit, okay. So when I seen that, I was like, oh, I probably got something. So
I got
I
you.
started doing that. You know what I'm saying? I started doing it, and I started realizing that I was making catchphrases for myself because everybody started saying it more and more. So it became a thing. I was like, okay, okay. Then I started seeing like everybody have a thing too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like Biggie had like and you know what I'm saying, Jadakiss have that laugh, and it
Yeah.
because it becomes their thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I basically just, like came about because I would just be freestyling all the time when I was young. Like what I'm saying, that's how I really started rapping. I would just started freestyling. Like I would just sing my favorite songs and then just change the words into my words. You know what I'm saying? And then try to follow they cadence and they flow. And then when I started doing that, I started trying to put like my own cadence and my own flow, and then started developing from there. So I've been rapping since I was like thir 13. I'm 27 now, so it's like a good 12, 13 years I've been freestyling. So
Damn. So yeah, so it's like it seems like a polished like skill. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is something that you like definitely broke down to a science when you're talking about that's reverse engineering songs basically. If you're taking songs and you're
yeah,
putting different words in it, so like that's the same thing with beats. Like kids that's nice with beats now. Like a lot of them, I didn't used to understand it. I was like, man, how you gonna do that? But like they would take songs and recreate them, like you know what I mean, and like
yeah,
that's how you learn so much doing that, man. You gotta put your ego aside and like you learn so much.
yeah,
But you talk about like a lot about community. You talk a lot about community and the environment around you kind of being part of this development. So that's real interesting, man. You know what I mean?
word.
Absolutely. Because I
I
know a lot of
appreciate
people that's kind of like more solo minded. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely like it seems like NY. It seems like if you got the heart for it, like NY is kind of provides like that kind of battlegrounds to kind of really push greatness out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very true. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's one thing that I can't deny about my city, like the opportunity and like what you said, it makes you push for greatness because it's like, when you grow up here, like there's so much expectation out of you. You know what I'm saying? It's incredible because of all the legends that came from our city, and it's very inspiring. But it's like you're like, damn, I want to be like one of those. You know what I'm saying? And then you start like working yourself there. But like the number one thing about the community is like what you said is like you start learning and you start like really grasping like what it is all about. You know what I'm saying? Why they made hip hop and why we have that still. You know what I'm saying? Why we all do this university, like all throughout the whole world, we do this because it's something that was born out of the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, there's gonna be a poor community. From that poor community, we made something into something like that's beautiful, that's amazing, that nobody can take away from us. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that through the community. You know what I'm saying? I just thought like hip hop was all about bitches, money, and cars. You know what I'm saying? That flashy thing. Then when I came to this community, I started realizing I'm like, yo, it's more bigger than that. It's like, like I met people from the Zulu Nation that was like in the forefront when hip hop was like first started,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like
You
what they
check out
doing for this.
the museum they got up there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's even more inspiring right there. Because like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you talk to old heads, like they would be like, yo, I never thought in a million years we would have a museum about us. You know what I'm saying? And most of these dudes still live in a hood, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're just regular individuals, like on regular 9 to 5 jobs, you know what I'm saying? Providing for their family. But to see that is amazing. And then when they see us doing it, they get more inspired because they see that it's still there, that it's not all like it's dead how the mainstream is. You know what I'm saying? They still see like, oh, the young kids are still doing what we left for them.
yeah.
And it's amazing, you know what I'm saying? It really is like, you start learning a lot, you know what I'm saying, as like as an upcoming rapper, you start learning as anything, singer, producer, engineer wise, anything. Like you start learning like how to be something great because you start like you know you wrong around yourself, around other people that have the same like mind and like type energy as you. And you start getting greater and greater and greater. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell everybody, like, always trying to find yourself people that are better than you so you become greater because that's gonna make you become twice as more. It's gonna make you push yourself more. It's gonna make you learn more. It's gonna make you drive yourself more. You know what I'm saying? And you become a great artist. You know what I'm saying?
That's an absolute fact, man. Cause they say only be around people if they uplift you or challenge you. So that you do want
Exactly.
people to uplift you, like you want that from your family, your loved ones, all that type of stuff. But you also need people that's gonna challenge you. Sometimes that comes in the form of like straight enemies. Sometimes it comes in the form of like people that ain't your enemy, but they're not your friend. You know what I mean? And they're gonna give you
Yeah.
some raw advice or something like that, or you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's like stepping. That's one thing, you know what I mean. Boston, you know what I mean. We on our own stuff. It's like, and it's a. I feel like it's similar. We're obviously very different cities, but it's similar in nature of like just that pressure, that heat. Like as soon as you walk out the door, like you know what I mean. It's just like that comp. Like no, like I won't let nothing live.
Word.
Like I won't let you take a step without like trying to get on you about something type of thing. So it's like
Word.
like
Nah, but I feel it. I feel it. Word. You know what I'm saying? Like I would love to go to Boston and do some ciphers over there or like just do
yo,
shows.
Bridgeside,
I would love
Bridgeside was
it, man.
I know Aaron King, Bridgeside Cypher, man. He was on the show a few times back, man. They got like a real dope production. They be doing it in this thing called Graffiti Alley in Cambridge. They also got a spot. Well, yo, I'll link you with him, man, because
Appreciate it, man.
I know he
Thank
would
you.
love to work with you, bro. That's a fact. That's a
Thank you,
fact.
thank you, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, man. Yo, definitely, man. Let's really get into this, man. Like really bring everybody up front. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is what I noticed, man. Like when people have fun, like beautiful things start happening. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? You start doing creative things that you never thought in a million years that you would do. You know what I'm saying? And opportunities start opening up for everybody. So
Yeah.
nobody would feel like, nobody would feel jealousy, nobody would feel hate, nobody would feel anything to
And that's
nobody
how it
because
should be.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? That's how it really should be,
That's how
word.
it should be.
Mhm.
And that's how
Word.
everybody would like it'd be better that way, man. Because people don't like when you jealous and you like you're not taking care of yourself. When you throwing hate at somebody, you're not taking care of yourself, and you're not happy, man. So it's like, man, if everybody just focus on themselves, trying to figure out, because everybody's not supposed to be a rapper. Everybody's not supposed to be, you know what I mean, a doctor. You know
Word.
what I mean? It's like everybody's got their own place here, in their own divine place, in my opinion, in their own gift. You know what I'm saying? Like you obviously, like I'm sure you probably do other things, and whatever you're gonna do, that's your business. I'm not trying to put you in a box, but
Yeah.
you do this,
Yeah.
like this hip hop thing. You
Yeah,
do
man.
this. You know what I mean? You
I
spit.
appreciate it, man.
You know what I
Thank
mean?
you, man. Thank you.
I do a few
Yeah,
things.
man.
I do a few things. You know what I mean? But it's like find your gift. Don't ever hate on the next man. All that type of stuff. It's just
Word, word,
so
word.
everything you talking about, the community, like all that type of stuff, man. Let me ask you this: like, what's next, man? What's in the future?
So
For Henny Mack.
I appreciate it. What's my future basically right now? I'm trying to put more tracks because around 2018 and last year, me and my other partner Nick Mike Mizzou, it's like my rapping partner right there. Um, we went viral on YouTube. We was working with a channel called Pause Life, and they came to the park one time and they captures us and doing our thing, going for bar, and we went viral. So we got like a little following from that. So most of the people they asking for more songs and they're asking for more audio. Um, Last year I won an award for my documentary called End of the Tunnel. It's on Vimeo. It's also on YouTube as well. You can go on my channel and watch it. So the basically the same director that I worked for it. We probably might do another project as well. You know what I'm saying? And probably gonna take it to the aspect of like the root of hip hop and how the root of hip hop started from now, how it is right? I mean, how it started before, how it started now, you know what I'm saying? And how it have a common thread to it, and how like the evolution started and how it is now. And basically, it's gonna show you the process of hip hop and
How it came to
how
be
yeah, how it
cause
how it
and
came to
effect.
be. Basically, yeah, the cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we get to do it because, you know what I'm saying, the pandemic, it kind of messed plans up, but hopefully we do that. Also, I'm trying to do an R&B collaboration with my girl. My girl's a singer and she a rapper, so we gonna try to do a project together.
What's she go by? What's the artist name and all that?
Her name is Meditate.
Meditate.
Yeah.
Spelled just
Yeah.
like meditate.
Yeah, Meditate. Her Instagram is Meditate on it.
Yeah, she got music out there and stuff.
Yeah. She got music. She trying to put more tracks. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start doing like cause I wanna experiment with my sound. I wanna see if I could do like, you know, R&B and hip hop like how we used to be, to see, you know, how the audience would take it. You know what I'm saying? And see how it would sound.
Most
And
definitely.
yeah.
That
And
be that because the tracks that you had the 2 tracks with like the singing accompaniment and it works, so that definitely would make sense to go that route.
yeah, man. Definitely appreciate it, brother. I really do, man. Thank you, bro.
Everything I'm saying, bro, I really enjoy the music. I'm gonna be listening to this, and then we also got the Herm Radio where we're just gonna be playing songs in rotation, just streaming stuff like all day. And we
I
definitely
appreciate
try to
it,
put
man.
a couple of those tracks on there. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, all right,
Definitely,
so,
man.
A couple of things. So we about to wrap it up. You know what I mean? I want to play another thing by you, but I want to ask you this: like, so where do you find these documentaries you're talking about? Where do you actually find those?
Okay, so basically you can find the documentary on YouTube on my channel, Henny Mack. Just put Henny Mack, HENNY space MACK. You can see all the videos that's there, but the documentary I have is called End of the Tunnel. That's the recent one that I did. Off the Top and Off the Top 2. Off the Top and Off the Top 2 is basically like my freestyle abilities and what is freestyle and what we do in our city with the freestyle, and how, you know, basically the community that we live in, showing the whole world how we freestyle and how we get down. Part 2 is basically is about my partner, how he met me and how his own experience of how he's freestyle and what he do, you know what I'm saying, basically his style. So you can find it on YouTube or you can find it on Vimeo on my director's page. His name is Sam Salam, SAMSULAM. You know, on Vimeo, you can look it up. You got also other documentary as well. He's a phenomenal director. If anybody want to work with him, please DM him on Instagram or on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So, Sam Salam, phenomenal dude. You know what I'm saying? He's from LA originally. He goes all over the world. Phenomenal dude, man. Really, really, like his work is amazing.
Definitely gonna check him out, definitely, man. Cause I'm in the film and all that, and definitely I'm gonna share those documentaries on the Herm Radio page, just so anybody that's interested could see it. I'm into that anyway. I'm looking for stuff to watch during quarantine, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. That sounds interesting. Absolutely. Yo,
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
For like a piece, what do you want to leave them with? You want to leave them with a song? You want to leave them with a video off IG? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we could hit them with another video.
Anyone in particular?
Anyone that you like that catch your interest.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna click on this one. This look interesting. All right, so let's get into it. This is another freestyle performance by Henny Mack.
Yo porque tú estás hablando, porque tú estás mamando. Este pa' mi mano, vete pa' mi plano. Ya tú sabes, no me hables. Ya tú sabes, no me hables. Rap, get up off the field on the sound. The morning sound coming from the ill underground. Understand, I started running on the town. But I feel in the step, put myself on me round. I'm whipping, I'm making you understand, I'm fucking up the competition. Friction, diction, it's an appetition. It took all your body looking like electrician. Oh, hey yo, I'm about to drop this. Madness, lyrical MC with the logic. Puffing, excited, it's the rubber optic. Moving my body, I feel like robotic.
crazy, man. You hit him with the Spanish flow at first, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Nah, that was crazy, bro. Yo, so I'm gonna be real, man. I gotta like I definitely when I'm able to make it to NY, I definitely gotta see like your performance, link with you, all that type of stuff. I'm gonna probably bring some
Definitely,
other
definitely.
rappers with me, man. I definitely gotta just see what's up. You know what I mean? Definitely, bro. Cause I just want to be in the crowd just to witness that joint, man. Cause you know what I mean? You
Appreciate it.
definitely
Thank you,
got
brother.
talent. You
Thank you.
definitely got skill. You can't correct. You came with the freestyles, man. I love the music, bro. Yo, keep doing what you do, man. I'm a fan.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Hopefully,
Thank you.
anybody that's watching this, anybody that will be watching this, it's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be on, you know what I mean, all podcast platforms in the next few weeks. It's gonna be on YouTube tomorrow. But anybody that's watching this, definitely check out Henny Mack, Henny space Mack. Yo, he got dope music that's out. He got like all kinds of videos of him freestyling when this quarantine thing slows down. I know he's gonna be back out there just like ripping the mic everywhere he goes, man. Definitely gotta come out to Boston. We got
Definitely,
venues.
definitely.
We got venues you can hit up. We got the studio to record. We got the
Yeah,
Bridgeside
definitely,
Cipher. I'm gonna link you with a Bridgeside Cipher dude, all that type of stuff. So man, it was an
definitely.
absolute
Man,
pleasure
appreciate it.
sitting down with you, man. Like, yo, let's keep this thing
Same
going.
here, bro. Thank you, God. I really appreciate it, yo. Thank you for this opportunity, man. Thank you for having me in your platform. Thank you for just having a conversation with me, brother. Be safe, man. Thank you a lot, man. I really appreciate it, man. Definitely work, bro. I definitely want to go to Boston. I definitely want to experience over there. I
Yo,
know,
so
I heard so much about your city, man. I know y'all get lit over there, man.
it's a
So I
fact,
definitely
bro.
want to go over there, man.
All
Yo,
right,
brother,
man.
be safe, man.
Yo,
Thank you,
you as
man.
well, bro. One love.
One, bro.
All
Be
right,
safe.
talk soon. All right. Yo, Henny Mack, man. Real dope spitter. Definitely check him out, man. Herm Radio. Have a good one. Have a good night. And we will be with you tomorrow for another episode.